Okay, this is my review on the Beyond the Villa season 1 episode 4. Before I start, if anyone wants to watch Beyond the Villa as well, the in my pin post basically there'll be in the caption there a link of where you can find all the posts in regards to the episodes that are there. Just to start off now, they're showing way too much of Connor. I'm just really getting tired of this every single time. Like, cut him off the screen. Even Kenny, cut him off. I don't want to see nothing about Kenny. And it's clear that Kenny was planning his exit plan with Janae, because what do you mean you have an apartment in, I think she said, New York, and also, is it Texas or something or whatever? I don't know where the second apartment was. But it's like you have these two apartments, you don't want to live with her, even during this trial period as well. Everyone else is living with their partner, but he has this thing where he doesn't want to. And also, he's not thinking of the future anyway. Obviously, he was never thinking of the future because what do you mean you have two apartments? She lives in Vegas, and it's like you don't want to. You're hitting the 1 year mark. Obviously, Janae wants to live with you. You don't want to live with her. Even during this time that you're filming, you wanted separate apartments right next door to each other. Doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Like, that was weird. Serena, it's understandable as well when you're in the public eye, and she's saying about the anxiety and stuff as well, because obviously everything's getting like picked apart no matter what you do, no matter what you post and stuff. The same with Leah as well. I feel like I tend to be like a hypochondriac as well, so I can relate with what she's saying in regards to like going to the hospital or going to get these checks done, whatever, because any little thing that happens, you're thinking, oh, it could be this, or I could be dying and all this other stuff. Kenny was really weird this episode, but I feel like now that everything's come out, it's like it's all blown in his face. I hope that there's a reunion, but Kenny is not invited to a reunion. As we can see as well from social media, he's lost like 200,000 or more followers, or maybe 300,000 followers, I'm not sure. But I'm glad he's losing all the followers, and hopefully he gets dropped from his team as well and everything else. Aaron, and I think it was Kayla. I can see next week that it looks obvious that Kayla's trying to make him jealous, but at the same time, I don't think she is. She's really trying to move on, because obviously Aaron's something of the past, and I feel like they both got some closure from last episode. If you saw in episode 3, how they all sat down and they were talking about the pros and cons of basically the fame life, and how Kayla misses like her old life that she had in regards to like no one really knowing her and all this other stuff, and she'd trade it in basically for that if she could. And a lot of them are having like a lot of issues dealing with the limelight because of what's going on. Even the dog situation with Kenny was a bit weird, because he's like, oh, I wish he had done this, I wish he had done that, don't know what else and stuff. Why can't you look after a dog with her? It's weird. Even the next scene that they're showing for episode 5, so on the next episode, he doesn't want to move in. He said, I don't want to be with you, whatever else stuff. He's like trying to make her feel bad. And I'm so glad that Janae talked to PPG about this, because it's true. Why can't he basically like live with me? Like, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, you're basically always with each other anyway. Like, you spend not that much time apart, but somehow it's an issue. But obviously now we know he was a fraudster, and I'm glad. I hope Peacock and whatever don't book him for anything, because I feel like as soon as they book him for something, PPG and everyone else is gonna go. Like, they're gonna have that loyalty to Janae, where no matter the bread that they're given, they're not gonna deal with that. So I'm glad, and I hope that they get greenlit for a season 2 as well, so we can actually see Janae explore her romantic connections, even if she wants, maybe she won't do it on and off screen, but maybe like just her, being a boss then or something. But yeah, I felt like this episode was kind of boring. I did like how Liv though went to visit Kayla after she had her kidney stones removed as well. Like, that was really good of her to kind of like get that sisterly bond back. As I mentioned before, Connor doesn't need to be on my screen. I'm glad Kendall went to see his sister and gave her some limelight, or shared the limelight with her, sorry, in regards to her photography business and the studio that she was at and whatever and stuff. But I feel like Kendall is definitely not someone that is going to start dating anyone serious now. And I feel like, I don't know, from what they all said, he has a type, which is a white woman with blonde hair and stuff. The woman that he was on the date with is not his type, so I don't know why he's wasting her time and he's wasting our time on the screen faking dates with people that he's not interested in. Just go with the white woman with blonde hair. And Nicola, even the one that he was on with Love Island, or he basically left the show with on Love Island, he should go for that type of type. I don't know why he's trying to do something else. It don't make sense. Then we had, I think that was it really, because I really don't want to review Connor. Connor's just boring in my eyes. I just can't do it.